The Jeffrey Dahmer show. Now, I love the guy.
He finished. You love Jeffrey Dahmer?
No, I love the guy who... Sure, Tyson definitely punched that tiger at some point. Like, he had to have. There's no, I mean...
Absolutely.
What happened with the gypsies?
They want to haggle.
And like 99% of Amish are also super racist.
Gambling's fucking hard.
It's really hard.
Take 3.
Yeah.
Bring us in. You got something you want to say?
Me? No. I'm great at gambling.
You shouldn't have anything to say.
Wow.
I'd be so embarrassed if I was you.
You guys are really nice on text, though.
We're so supportive in the group chat.
I did feel your pain because I'm like, fuck, I didn't want it to be me, but man.
I really didn't want it to be me.
So I had no idea because I was at Disney on Ice. So I couldn't, like, we couldn't get any service in Value City. Like, it was
Started off
dead
great.
zone.
Yeah.
Started off really great.
And you think it would have like been a real sweat for it, but it wasn't. I swear to God, they were fucking just running timeout after like 14-7. I felt like it was nothing but them trying to waste 40 minutes after that.
It was the 49ers like the best against the run, right? And they just
I think they're second maybe to the Eagles.
maybe.
No, the Niners were like number 1 in all categories for defense this year, I think.
Maybe it was the Eagles that were 2, but I think they were like 1 and 2 and everything. But
Yeah. No, they put the graphic up. I remember I was looking at it on Twitter before the game. It was like all ones on one side, and then it was like all ones and a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They fucking, Sirianni was like, no way in fucking hell we're pulling the Chargers here, dude.
Not
I
risking
swear to
it.
God, they wasted us so much fucking
So
time.
much. But they couldn't stop them.
Now,
If you don't know what we're talking about, check our TikTok out.
yeah.
We made a run, 10K, 10-day parlay. We got to day 6. Were we on day 6 going to day 7?
Correct.
Yeah, we were
Right.
trying to get to day 7.
And just fell 12 yards short. So
3 quarters to get 12 yards.
Yeah, he
Couldn't
started
do it.
off fucking so great. He dropped 2 or 3 that would have gave it to him.
Well, Hurts
He got-
gave him everything
yeah.
in one shot.
Yeah, he missed him on that deep
Mhm.
shot.
Fucker.
You had AJ Brown for 40 yards. He had 28 in the first quarter.
AJ sold us. AJB.
I can't believe
You're
my
dead
boy
to the,
Hurts
you're
did
dead
that
to
I can't-
the pod.
One
Oh,
kid-
absolutely.
I thought that was a lockout between that one and the Kelsey one.
That was
I thought
my
those-
Nah, CMC
I thought
was
they
the
were
sketch
locks.
ball one.
Yeah, I thought those
that
two were
was
locks.
my favorite bet of all 3 of them. It wasn't
Yeah.
even close.
I thought for sure, like, he complained, he was throwing a fit, he wanted more involved. They got it to him so much, and then
I mean,
it
did you
just
see his
stopped.
touchdown though? Like the dude was like untackable on his untackable.
We're talking about Brown, but yeah, CMC's
Oh,
wrong.
you're talking about Brown.
too.
No, sorry, you're talking about
Yeah.
CMC
CMC's
complaining
really
about
so
Mark.
sexy.
No, you think CMC can be complaining about
That's what I was
something?
like,
Can you imagine that?
averaging
That would
like
be
25
awesome,
touches a
dude.
game.
I need
I need
32.
more, Shanahan.
Oh,
He
that'd
didn't.
be awesome.
He got it. Everybody got it. Kelsey got his 40 within the first 6 minutes of the first
Yeah.
quarter.
Yeah,
Like, it
that sucks.
didn't take long.
I'd
And
rather missed that one too.
AJ Brown, if you're listening to this, fuck you, AJ.
It's always no shout out for you.
Nah.
It's always worse. It's always worse when like someone sells early and then all the rest of the legs hit. You're like, motherfucker.
CMC hit what before half?
He pretty
yeah.
much had it.
Oh,
with
yeah,
that.
'cause
He had
it's
that-
7-7.
he
It
had
was
that long
yeah.
one.
It was. Then they scored. So as soon as I walked out of the arena, I got like 48 notifications.
I
like,
bet.
so I could just. I was like, oh, this is what has been happening in the game. They just
Yeah.
came through super late.
Yeah, it hurt me all night. Ruined the rest of my night. My wife was like, "So this is how you're gonna be, huh?"
Yeah.
So I had to put a smile on for the family, you know.
You don't understand.
Yeah.
It was a fun ride. We made it deep.
The ride's not over.
No, we're gonna do it again.
I posted a bet today without your guys' permission. It was my turn, so I just did it.
Yeah, I'm with it. United as one. But when you lose, you better be ready for the repercussions.
Only on the show.
Yeah. Look at your friends and stuff.
I mean,
Put your bucks
yeah.
in the
A little bit of
jar.
an audience.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I lost my wallet. Bet jar money.
Bet jar.
Yeah, so I talked last week.
I'm down $3 already.
I got 2 for the parlays we did last weekend.
I got 2 Jake Smith dollars. Those are like gold.
Those are value dollars.
Yeah,
they're hard to
these
come.
are
They're
worth,
hard to come
these
by.
are worth $100s.
He stole those from my daughter's piggyback.
Can't prove that, neither can she.
Mm-hmm.
I'd tell her to come fight me, but she won't come close to me. So.
We got a litter detective kit.
Just got a magnifying glass.
Yeah. Well, we lost, but we know who's in the Super Bowl. Chiefs, Eagles.
I love Sirianni.
Could give two fucks about either one of these teams, honestly.
Yeah, I think I hate the Eagles, and it's Andy Reid's fault for the early 2000s because like 3 straight years, Andy Reid and the Eagles knocked the Buccaneers out of the playoffs and then didn't win the Super Bowl. Fuck those guys.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, they had Don McNabb.
It was McNabb. It was like McNabb and Westbrook.
I'm rooting Eagles.
Oh, absolutely.
Just because I don't
Fuck
like.
Mahomes.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
like Mahomes.
I hope they draw.
That'd be awesome if they just played so long that they couldn't do it anymore.
I don't see a way the Chiefs lose, honestly. There's too much. Mahomes going to win MVP. Andy's playing against his old team. I just think the story's set.
Oh, Andy's
Andy
playing
Reid.
against his old team.
That's what you're-
Like,
okay, yeah.
That's the thing I was talking about.
You said
I don't
Andy.
Andy.
I don't get the narrative. I've been seeing a bunch about it on Twitter. Like, me, this narrative, blah, blah, blah. Like, Andy Reid didn't win shit with the Eagles.
No.
Fuck you're playing your old team. Like, no, you didn't fucking do anything
The
with
Super Bowl, they just come up with every storyline. The whole one's going to be Kelsey versus Kelsey.
it. That's the only fun one.
Yeah.
It's the only one anyone should care about.
And
Yeah,
I
but
like
it's not even
Jason.
that fun because they both play offense.
Yeah, no, they can't even go against each other.
There's gonna be one brother who fucking literally loses the Super Bowl though.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be awesome.
Would be funny if they like put Jason in at like defensive end for one play and
that'd
just
be
let
awesome.
him,
Let him
just take
manhandle
just
him.
take the
That'd be
holding
awesome.
just take the holding penalty and just let him tackle Kelsey right off the
I've
start.
seen one
That'd be
thing
cool.
where they were arguing about like who could play the other person's position.
I think that was like their podcast last week.
And they need
Ooh.
to. I don't think that's it.
I just think-
Thanks a long time.
I think
don't listen to
Travis
it,
is-
but
Or maybe
see
I just saw
clips.
the clip of it. Yeah,
I think Travis for sure. He's just way too athletic. I mean, he already blocked.
Well, they were talking
Travis
about
was saying-
basketball.
Oh no, see, I didn't see
Oh,
that.
really?
Yeah, and Jason was like, basically, like, I used to shit on you. I was just bigger and stronger.
I just saw that.
Really?
Yeah.
And he was like, no, it's not the same anymore.
No, definitely not.
Well,
Travis is like
he
6'6".
was like, you weren't playing basketball when we were playing basketball. He was like, nah, I'm just bigger and stronger. He said, I won everything.
That's how it works, though.
That's it. Just
The low
Travis
man
said he
wins.
could play center, and he was like, you would get mauled.
He would probably.
Oh,
for
yeah.
Sure. But he'd do better as a center than Jason would do as a tight end.
Probably.
Well, what if you just need him to block? You know, keep him in.
Yeah, just a
Well,
block.
I mean,
You just
yeah.
needed
Badass.
If
A
you're
blocking
comparing
one?
positions, then
Slips
you
out.
can't do that.
You
Goes
give
for
him-
40.
You give him. He's a blocking tight end, and then you just give him the Vrabel treatment on like the 1 yard line. You
Oh,
let him
yeah.
sneak out.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the
Cool.
goodest chance of getting 40 as AJ Brown does. That's just facts.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys
Fuck
want
you,
the bet?
AJ.
You want to know the bet for today?
I
Day one?
saw it, but yeah, I have no idea what it is
I
now.
sent it to you. It was Ayton basketball, same game. Ayton for 15 and 8 rebounds, and then Paul for 10 and 8 assists. I think is what it was. It came out to like plus 105.
It's fucking confidence. Smash that.
Smash it, boys.
I like it.
Lock it in.
We got the day 6, so
Have you seen what they're
Pretty big deal.
what like FanDuel is doing to the calling our shot dude? He's the one that like started the 10.
Come on.
The-
We know.
So they're not like people were complaining about it over the weekend. They're not locking the odds at all, which makes sense that they wouldn't, but they're changing the odds big time. So this dude usually posts his video around like I don't know 11 a.m.
Well, good for him.
and gets it posted, and by like noon the odds have already shifted
Really?
so much that it's like not a plus 100 parlay anymore.
wow.
So like today, I tailed him today just to see what it was, and he posted it it was like 10:20. I got on at 10:45, did the same play he did, and it was already at minus 125. And his
Wow.
play was at like plus 110 when he played it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and his play yesterday by like 8 o'clock, or not yesterday, the day before, his play after like 8 hours, it was like a minus 175. Like it had completely shifted. The
This
odds
guy's
had
going to get
shifted.
himself right into a little sponsorship.
I mean, he went from I think he gained like 30,000 followers in like 2 days or
Damn.
something like that.
Has he hit it?
That's wild.
Has he hit the 10 days?
No, he lost
on
on day 8 last time.
Going,
Because he had a It was a $2,500 bet. That
Yeah, whatever that one comes out to. Yeah.
Or no, day 7 is the $2,500 bet.
No, day 8.
Day
And
8.
then
So
day
8 is when he
5,
lost. Yeah. Day 8 is when he lost. He was trying to make it to 5K.
As somebody,
And that was the Diggs. That was last weekend. Diggs needed 40, but he also had the Bills plus 6.5, so he would have lost even if Diggs would have hit it. But
is this for people who don't know? Because I totally get it. Do you start with the $5, $10? What do you start with?
$10.
That's what I knew that. But other people probably didn't.
This dude, it was his turn to bet. He bet $12 on day 2.
Yep.
Hey,
I'm pretty sure we ended up with
Fuck
three. We ended up with 3 bets of different price ranges on the day 2 bet because you were
Got a
like,
little
just
teasing.
make it. He bet $12, and you were like, just add $9 to it to make it 21, because that's where we were at. So then he made a $9 bet, and then I think you ended up making a $20, like the $21 bet to make it. To make it
confusing.
work.
Hey,
I was
we're on there now.
panicking.
We're on there now. That's all right. We'll be
We
back.
look like idiots.
By this time next week, we'll be on day 8. Right?
I think-
that's
I
tough
think
one right
next.
there.
I think next week we just take the Lord's Day off. We don't bet on Sundays, because apparently that shit's jinxed.
Oh, there's no football.
Yeah, well, that's when I lost on Sunday. When I was doing it for myself, I was on day 5, and I lost on Sunday.
I took it on the
I needed
shins
I needed
yesterday.
Diggs for 40.
This better not
As
come
well.
to me because I'll bet the goddamn All-Star game.
Yeah.
I did,
That lands on my day.
I took it kind of hard last night.
I did well yesterday. The only bet I lost yesterday was the stupid fucking super boost that FanDuel did
That's how they
for
get
the
you.
Burrow, 200
Yeah.
yards and 2 touchdowns.
Really?
I was like,
yeah, I put a lot on that.
I put 25 on it, so it's not like I lost a lot. But I did hit the random. I hit the Kelsey and Higgins. I did first for each team and parlayed them together.
I had Kelsey and Higgins anytime, and then all I needed was for the Bengals to cover.
No.
Yeah, they believe that shit.
I was confident too with like Chase, but then the more and more stuff I saw for boosting Chase, I was like, shit's rigged. It's rigged. Why are they going so hard? Everybody, all of a sudden, every bet was for fucking boosted for Chase. I didn't like it.
Really hurt the legacy last night.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he's in like what, year 3 or 4?
4
I
and
feel
really
like
didn't even play one.
that was just the media was hyping him up so much, and then he wore the Burrowhead shirt or whatever.
Really, I didn't see that.
He needed that one. That would have been fucking.
Oh yeah, if he juiced him last
The
night after
Burrow-mania,
showing up
dude.
with the Burrowhead shirt, yeah.
Oh, they were roasting it too. I know. I
That
saw
would've
a
been
couple,
right there, front
a couple
row.
clips about Kelsey saying like, "Yeah, your Burrowhead, my ass," or something like that. Or
He's talking to the mayor of Cincinnati.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
coming after everybody, man.
The mayor of Cincinnati is the one that tweeted it. They should change the name of Arrowhead
Yeah.
to Burrowhead.
Oh, he fucked him then. He
Which-
jinxed him.
Fan of that.
That's why it should.
He's
You know,
no Jerry Springer.
I was
tell
just
you
about to say
much.
that. Jerry Springer would have done that. He's too busy messing with prostitutes to be worried about a football game.
You don't know what that guy's doing on the low.
No, this is
Well,
back in
yeah.
the day.
Kind of.
This is a throwback to
I'm
episode.
saying the new mayor.
What two?
Might be.
Yeah, that dude might be.
First of the job.
He's done writing city checks. He's getting money orders now. He learned from Jerry.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what else is on yesterday? No.
Nope. I was
2 days
hoping.
ago.
I was hoping you were gonna say it, but
2 days
you were
ago,
wrong.
Saturday,
Saturday.
Royal Rumble. First ever. Not first ever. First time in years I've watched wrestling. I was very entertained.
Oh, I love their
Very
No, it was
entertaining.
awesome. It was
Mhm.
awesome. I watched WrestleMania last year, and then I've watched a couple because Benny likes wrestling, but he's too young to like stay awake and watch the pay-per-views.
Mhm.
But he'll watch like the random replays of them on Peacock.
That's
And
cool.
so we've watched a couple, but last year I watched WrestleMania. We watched both nights.
Wasn't that the one with like a mile long fucking walk?
The Royal Rumble has the long walk because
Oh,
that walk
they
was
run
long.
up.
It's
they
so-
run,
it was
it's
so
because
far.
it's the Royal Rumble, so they
Mhm.
run up to the.
Yeah, I
that's
was
the
like,
whole point of it.
Jesus, like, I need a fucking rascal just to get to the ring because I got nothing left except my boy. What's that big dude's name? Otis.
Otis
Otis.
is tight.
Oh, a little
Otis is
bulldog.
tight.
I've never seen him before in my life. Man,
No,
he's
he's
fucking
funny.
cool.
Well, me and my dad were watching the Rumble, and the best part of the whole Rumble
I was
is when,
tired.
not that, is it, our favorite part is when a dude's super fucking pumped, sprints down, and then throws his ass out 1 second.
Just immediately get tired.
We were dying. I feel so bad for this guy, dude. He's gone. That's it.
Well, like it happened to what was the dude's name? Baron Corbin. He came down and that was the dude Lesnar attacked.
That might be
and
who
then
it was.
he was just laying there unconscious for like three more dudes walked by him, and then the next guy picked him up, threw him in the ring, super kicked him and then threw him over the edge.
It's kind of
Oh,
sad
the
because
guy
like
never got in.
Yeah.
it's obviously it's like, you know, it's planned. But when they
I
come up,
don't think so.
when they come up to you and they're just like, all right, so you're gonna be number ... You're gonna pretty much go right in and get thrown out. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck, that
Hair,
sucks.
makeup, put your spandex
Well, that
on
was
it,
like-
that
thrown
sucks.
out.
Farouk had like a spree where it was like 5 straight rumbles where he was in for less than like 38 seconds combined or something like that. It was crazy.
Son.
Yeah, and
Unless you're
Farouk's
like
like
a-
he's like
he's
a
a big
I'm
time.
pretty sure he's a Hall of Famer.
Oh,
like
he was
Yeah.
around forever.
yeah,
He had fucking Bradshaw at that APA.
the APA
Oh,
was so
yeah.
good.
Oh, yeah.
God. They used to tell people to come through the door, and it was just a random fucking door frame with a door
Yeah,
on. Hey,
yeah, you
knock
had to
before you
knock.
come in.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was the attitude era.
And then watching the if there's like a main thingy going down, and you if you pay attention to the other people who are just like kind of wrestling,
Yeah.
they're just like trying to push each other over the rail. That cracks me up too.
Oh yeah, they're focusing on like 2 people fighting, and there's 2 people in the corner, just like they're like holding on to each
Yeah,
other.
yeah.
One of them's hanging over
Yeah,
the ropes.
yeah.
I did see though. I knew Logan Paul like wrestled, but I didn't know he was like. He was.
That was fucking wild.
He
when
was
they hit. That
athletic
was
as
loud
fuck.
as fuck.
Yes, and
Yeah.
then yes, that
Him and
was
the
so
other dude.
impressive. Ricochet.
Ricochet,
Yeah.
And
That was his name, the one who ricocheted
Yeah.
off him?
Yeah, they're
That's
like-
how you named
this is
yourself.
like a high
Yeah.
high flying dude.
That was so fucking impressive because
So
so
far
much
away.
could have went wrong. With
So
it.
I thought they
Oh,
were
yeah.
gonna do. He's done it a couple times because he wrestled at like WrestleMania and then at I don't know like SummerSlam or something. He wrestled Roman Reigns, but he did this little like front flip into a clothesline.
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
I thought that's what they were gonna do into each other, and then they fucking launched at
Yes.
each other torpedo
Like
style.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah,
shit, dude,
exactly.
For
It
real.
was like a couple of anime characters.
Yeah, that's what
I saw on
that-
TikTok. I saw on TikTok a dude was like he had to have been high as shit. He was like, "Oh shit, they're on anime."
That was like I was
Awesome.
really impressed. I mean, because I don't know what he is. He looks like a big
He's a
guy
big
though.
dude, yeah.
And like he's pretty agile for being
he's
that
he's probably like 225 pounds, but he's like a cut 225.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
from Ohio, right?
Yeah.
He's on the roids for sure.
Where are they from? Anybody know?
Cleveland?
It's
Fish?
Lakewood,
Sounds right.
Lakewood or something like that. Yeah,
It's
they
a
grew
rich
up.
area,
It's
isn't it?
like
Cleveland area.
a suburb of Cleveland. Yeah,
It's a rich area, isn't it?
it's a
Sure. Fuck 'em.
well-to-do area. Yeah.
Lakewood sounds like that. Anyways, shout out Logan Paul.
No, he's
Hate your brother,
People
but
people have
I'm
said
starting to like Logan.
people have said that he's like if he wanted to, he could be a like a WWE
I could see
superstar.
it. Yeah, he's got the charisma.
You could tell that he's not used to taking chest bumps though, because
Yeah,
his
fuck
shit
that.
was
Mhm.
raw.
Mhm.
I've been
Oh
rocking
man,
fresh wax too, you know?
Good.
You get it.
he's got to shave his chest. Yeah, there's
I
no
don't
way
get wax.
he's that not hairly. Like
Yeah, I
he
can
had
feel-
to.
feel
All
the
those
pain
dudes have
there.
to shave their chests or wax or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
There's
absolutely.
no way. Shawn Michaels like the only dude that ever that did.
Big Albert.
Oh yeah.
Remember that hairy motherfucker?
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Shawn
gross.
Michaels knew that's the sex appeal.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels
Yeah,
sang,
so-
sang
I used
his
to tell
own
Meg.
sexy
I used to
voice
tell
song.
Meg that all the time. I'd be like, if I could have chest hair like that, I would.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would never. I wouldn't touch it. I'd just
I
let
just-
it grow.
I wear
Oh,
mesh,
wow.
wear mesh shirts everywhere.
Fuck, I wouldn't wear a shirt.
Yeah, see, then that kind of that makes it like that gives it a little different look.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
Chester.
absolutely.
You can do whatever you want.
Then you're looking more like a bear.
Yeah.
Grr,
Anyone,
baby, very
anyone
grr.
disrespects you, like, you got a mesh shirt on, just fucking whack. Just sweet chin music.
I don't know. Look at his chest hair. What do you think?
This might be a bad one. So, but we were watching. Well, we weren't watching because we had the 2 TVs going right, and we were watching the. What were we watching Saturday? Oh, we were watching the Lakers game.
Oh yeah, to see if Brown.
Yeah, see Brian covered, and then we look down. It's the fucking women's Royal Rumble.
Yeah. You
And
didn't know they did that?
Well, no, I scrolled back through your
They do
text,
it
but I
before
didn't
or
understand
after?
that. It's after.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a separate one.
Why would they do it like that?
Well, they have enough women to do it now. When we were watching wrestling, there was like 4 women that actually wrestled.
That's what I said. I was like, how many of these are gonna fucking come out?
30.
Yeah, that's what I saw when they
It's
did it.
crazy.
That's
I didn't know.
impressive
I didn't
shit.
see. I didn't see the women's.
Anyways, Gary got a favorite pretty quick.
Oh, are we surprised?
Heavier set girl
Uh-huh.
in the Rumble.
Okay.
And then they're just every time she was in it forever. You never saw her somehow. But every time we saw is 6 or 7 of them trying to lift her over, we
Oh,
lost
really?
it every time.
Really?
Man. It's such a it seems bad to say aloud, but you know she gets it.
No, that's the shtick though. That's like part
Yeah.
of it. Like,
Because you can't hide it.
No, well, they don't want
You know?
her to lose it.
No.
He's like a fat, funny guy.
It's like a market. You got to have the big people to weigh out for. You got your high flyers, you got your heavyweights, you got you got to have everything. Everyone can't be the exact same weight.
Well, that's like you see some of the girls like Meg when we were watching it because we watched it on Saturday too, and she was like, "Man, she's really fucking tall." And I was like, "Yeah, she's got to be like 6'2".
There's like 12 tall men. There's so many tall chicks.
Like
really?
Rhea Ripley has to be like 6'2", 230 pounds. Like she's fucking huge.
Yeah, Isn't Ric Flair's daughter?
Charlotte Flair.
Is she really his daughter?
I think so. That might just be like the thing,
Apparently
but I'm pretty sure
Ric
that's
Flair
his.
fucked like 1,000 people, so he might have all sorts of daughters.
Pretty sure that's his actual daughter, but she was like the poster child of women wrestling for a while. It was like her and
Trish Stratus.
No,
Ronda Rousey?
the Irish chick, the man, Becky Lynch. It was like those two were like going back and forth for a while.
Man.
That was her persona. I'm the man.
Yeah, see,
I was kind of
it's a
wondering
different
too.
time for you to just say something
So,
like that.
so when you have like a 10-year-old living with you for a while, you kind of just start to learn wrestling stuff because all 10-year-old boys on the planet watch fucking wrestling.
That's true. Well, you have to.
Yeah,
That's true.
and so you don't want to just be sitting there like an idiot, not knowing what the fuck's going on. So you pay attention.
I want to be cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Impress them.
I was surprised how many I actually knew with it being so long.
Well, it's the Rumble. That's
There's
the
a
best
lot.
shot.
Well, there's a lot of guys still around that I didn't realize were still there.
And they're getting old too. Like you have like
Roman Reigns was the big one I noticed.
And,
I don't know if he's in the Rumble, but
no, he was the champion.
Yeah.
So like people are trying to fight him.
He's like God right now, I think.
Yeah, no, I think
He's
I'm pretty
the top
sure he's
one,
been the champion for like fucking 697 days or some shit like that.
I guess I haven't seen him since WrestleMania, but like, he didn't even talk. He said like, what is it, like, obey me?
Yeah, no,
worship me? It's something wild.
I don't know. I told you Cody Rhodes was going to win because they're setting it up for Cody Rhodes to beat him at WrestleMania.
You called it.
America. I was down with it.
That's
yeah.
You know, that's
yeah.
Dusty Rhodes' son. It's
Goldust.
Goldust half brother.
Really?
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why he's the American Nightmare, because Dusty Rhodes is the American Dream. And you saw at one point he tried to do the little fucking magical elbow that Dusty Rhodes used to do. He got stopped. Yeah, that's why he fucking falls down and does the chop from the floor too. Dusty Rhodes used to do that shit.
Remember Goldust when he put
he's a
both
legacy.
legs
So then
on the
you
rope?
saw, the Shattered Dreams. He did the Shattered Dreams
Did he?
too. Yeah.
Oh, see,
At one point.
I was flipping back and forth, so I saw.
I was drunk on Saturday. I was texting you guys everything that happened.
See,
I wasn't watching the Lakers game. I didn't care about that bet.
That's why you were like
Rumble.
Cody Rhodes is gonna win it, and I'm like, I don't even fucking see a Cody Rhodes here. Like I didn't know who that was, and then number 30. I
was expecting him to come out earlier, but
everybody said The Rock was gonna come back. He didn't come back.
That was the rumor. Was The Rock was going to come back and then challenge Roman Reigns because they're like related somehow because they're both Samoan.
When's the last time he's been in a ring? I wonder.
WrestleMania a couple years ago. I'm pretty sure he fought Roman Reigns.
I gotta look back. I gotta YouTube that. You see what Ric Flair tweeted? He was like, I got in a plane crash. Get out there and play football, Purdy.
Really?
But like, what's the context? Like right now you just did?
Yeah,
One time I was in a plane crash and
he was pretty jacked up for a while, but I didn't think it was a plane crash. I thought he had like a heart attack or something, or stroke or something.
Who knows? Maybe he meant like he crashed a plane and wrestled that night. I don't know. He didn't describe it very well.
Who fucking knows? It's Ric Flair.
Yeah.
I love listening to those old
It's
wrestlers.
surprising he's still there.
I love listening to those. I didn't think we'd talk about wrestling for this long.
We've been talking about wrestling for a while. Let's wrap it up. This week's 101. Weekly 101. It's wrestling related. It is the 101 of finishers. What's your favorite WWE? Actually, it doesn't even have to be WWF. It can be just wrestling in general.
The one I think would hurt the most, or
No,
the
your
one,
favorite.
the
Just your
biggest
favorite.
pop? Oh boy, probably the
What a pop.
Yeah.
probably fucking People's Elbow.
It's the most
That's
electrifying
better
move
than
in
Sports entertainment,
sports
dude.
I still do it to my daughter to this day.
People's Elbow.
Yeah,
It's never gonna die. I was gonna say Sweet Chin Music, but the People's Elbow just builds up so much, man.
It's good,
Some lucky
man.
person caught that fucking
elbow
pad.
The elbow pad.
It's probably in a case somewhere.
You know, D'Lo Brown's the one that told him to do that.
Really?
To throw it the first time? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Matt. I guess I'm gonna go with. I guess I'll take the Swanton Bomb.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's
it's
a
between
cool
that and
one.
the Stunner.
Yeah.
I think it's the Stunner, but that just felt too like everybody's, so I wanted to go with Jeff.
So I think I think it's easy to say like Stone Cold is like your 101 of wrestlers if you grew up watching the Attitude Era, but like
That's why I
Swan,
shaved. That's why I shaved.
everyone that's our age that owned a trampoline tried to swanton bomb their friends.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like,
I'll do it to my kids right now.
I'm with your I'm with your second pick. I think Sweet Chin Music is my favorite, but it's like it's not a super kick because all kinds of people do the super kick.
Yeah.
I think Shawn Michaels' version of it is so fucking good, and it's because he's been doing it for 35 years that he's so good at it.
He fucking warms that thing up.
Well, then, Mike, my favorite one ever was when he was like pissed off backstage and he kicked the dude with the papers. The papers just flying everywhere.
Fucking stand, dude.
This is a ridiculous conversation.
No, it's awesome. We can move on.
No, we're not going to move on yet because I want to say one more thing.
Okay.
You know what finishing move? I don't know if it is a finishing move. What was that thing Rikishi did where he just shoved his ass in your face?
The stink face.
Yeah. That had to be a rough
That's
one.
not what you, like that. You don't want that to happen.
No, that had to be a rough one though, man. Like,
well, just
to
imagine
know.
like Yokozuna. His was the bonsai drop. Like it's just 500 pounds of sitting on your chest.
I saw him do that. People
On the
as
second,
strong as
yeah.
fuck.
Like no, I think
No.
they were just like,
He would
hey, I'm
try-
gonna sit on your chest.
well, I saw one guy said how it would work. He was supposed to like kind of catch himself, and there was one
He
guy.
used the ropes technically to hold.
There was
himself.
There was one guy who said his feet slipped. So when he went to jump down, they slipped out. And
Fractured a bunch of his
yeah,
ribs.
yeah,
I'm
it
pretty
got
sure.
real fucked up from it. That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight. Wrestlers, we can move on, but wrestlers don't get
one
enough
more
credit.
thing. I want to change your mind to.
Go ahead, I'll change mine again.
Is it the jackhammer?
Are you Goldberg's?
Yeah.
Yeah, the jackknife, right? Isn't it
I
jackknife?
think it is something.
That's I want that one.
Jackknife.
His is cool because it goes into the pin. I like the moves that go into the pin. Those ones are cool. And it like takes a lot of balance too because he holds him up for a second, like stiff, and then slams him.
And that's how I would come out. Like, I'm coming out to hit just like he did if I was a closer. Legally change my last name to Goldberg so people can ask questions.
Just play his theme song as you walk out.
Yeah.
You know the
Have
worst,
sparklers
the
and
worst,
fireworks.
security guards.
the worst move
Yeah.
of all time? Ooh, I might want to change mine.
You were the worst.
Yeah, you can't just.
What was
change
Rey
that.
Mysterio? 619. Remember he do that
619
fucking
into
kick,
the-
and then he
and then
like,
he did the like Hurricane Rana.
because that was
off the
like
top
two
or whatever
moves
it
in
was.
one.
And
Anyways,
then he had that bastard kid.
Dominic. Oh, don't get me started on Dominic. We'd be here for fucking hours.
We gotta move on. Let's move on.
I don't know what he did. I just learned about it, but oh, fuck that guy, huh?
There's something about his face.
He took Ray's mask out, was just ripping it.
He's
couldn't
doing
rip it,
he's
though,
doing
either.
the heel turn thing.
You got to.
This turned into a WWE show real quick.
I kind of like it a lot. A lot.
I'd assume there'd be max 2 of these a year, maybe.
Yeah, probably Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. That's
Yeah.
probably they're going to be real close to the beginning of the year.
And that's only because of Peacock.
Yeah, the cock.
Don't
The
even
cock.
remember I have that thing until
Shout out
someone
cock.
pops up. That's what WrestleMania happened. I was like, this can't be right. I was like, this is real WrestleMania, and I clicked it.
Oh,
fuck,
McAfee was back for the Rumble. That's right.
Yeah,
They didn't
he
even
was.
tell. They didn't tell Corey Graves, and Michael Cole. They didn't tell them
Oh,
that he
really?
was coming to announce. So
That's cool.
his reaction. You weren't listening, but like his reaction at the beginning of the show was like genuine. Like
Really?
they didn't know he was coming out.
Did he ever walk out? Did he walk out to announce?
Yeah, and then he gave him the suck it from the, and then walked down and put on his headset and started.
He's fucking good at.
Yeah.
He was a good wrestler, man. His match at WrestleMania was
Yeah,
like
I saw the
entertaining as
highlights.
fuck.
He was actually a lot
yeah.
better than I thought. He's pretty.
Could not
athletic.
believe that. Yeah.
He was
Pretty
fucked
athletic.
up the next day too, like
Oh, I bet.
all the bruises and stuff on him.
T9, T1, T9, whatever it is. He wearing a neck brace. He was wearing a neck brace.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, well, hey, wrestling, it's coming back.
That's my favorite gift from last year was after he got stunnered and Stone Cold rolled a beer to him, he grabbed it. He was just like on the ground dumping it in his mouth.
It's crazy because he's literally just living a childhood dream of that.
Would
Like,
you rather get people at elbow or stunned?
Stunnered.
yeah, I think so too. Because you can be so fucking dramatic with it, like The Rock used to be. Where he'd like roll, he'd do like a handstand.
I'd do
used
that from the people's elbow.
They used to
That'd be funny. That'd be funny.
they used to bet each other cases of beer. Who could if he could sell it
Oversell
crazy
it or
enough?
whatever,
Yeah.
yeah.
The Rock talked about it on or maybe the Stone Cold didn't, because he has like a Broken Skull podcast.
Yeah.
He talks to wrestlers and
I
stuff.
like that.
Yeah.
Shout out Stone Cold. That's why I shaved my head. It's not because I don't have hair.
If you haven't listened to that, listen to the one with Bubba Ray Dudley. That one's real good.
Really?
Nah,
it's
you
pretty
can't
long too.
do a Stone Cold thing if you don't have a goatee, I feel like.
I can't rock those.
You need a goatee and you need just one hoop earring, silver hoop.
Mm-hmm.
You can though if you're bald. I think it's the only way you can rock a goatee and not look like a weirdo.
Or you got to be old.
Oh yeah, you can do anything old.
Yeah.
It's after a certain age, do what the fuck you want. No
Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to think of a good goatee, and I can't think of one.
Disrespectful as fuck to Jeff, but all right.
Well, I'm talking like celebrities.
Mhm.
Jeff rocks
All
a
right.
good goatee.
His
I
shit's
didn't think of
white
that.
as hell.
Stone
Is
Cold.
Yeah, it's so white.
Might be one of the best goatees ever.
Is that the goat of goatees?
Yeah, the goatees.
The
yeah,
goatee.
I like that, dude. I like that a lot.
I mean, you think of that, and then you think of like the dudes from like the Three Musketeers. They had like a good one. Like, they
Different
had
style,
like yeah.
classier.
They had like a
goatee.
French goatee, like they
Yeah,
had the
yeah,
twist
yeah,
with
yeah.
like the big bushy part on the bottom.
Super classy, yeah.
If you want to see a good...
An American goatee though.
Oh, you know who had a good goatee? Fucking Bob Wickman had a good goatee.
Mark
good-
McGuire.
Good one.
McGuire had
McGuire
a
had a
good
good
one.
one.
Yeah, good.
You just have to name 90s people.
Yeah,
You got
just-
shot.
Yeah,
There's a definite shot his goatee there. That thing came and went.
Yeah, so we gotta do that next time. We'll just do a goat tea.
I like that a lot,
draft.
actually. Yeah, I'm gonna find some goatees.
Goatee draft? Yeah. It's like mustaches. Like, you gotta be like 65 to wear a mustache and people
I
don't
tell
judge
Meg
you.
all the time. I'm like, Meg, if so, we're like we just binged Yellowstone, got all the way through, and like, have you guys watched it?
Mhm.
So like, young John Dutton,
Mhm.
I'm like, Meg, if I could grow a mustache like
Mhm.
that, I'd fucking have that thing year round. You wouldn't be able to stop me.
It's like that dude from not the Office. Holy shit. I don't even know how to. Oh, nope. I don't know how I got there. From the Ashton Kutcher.
That 70 show?
No, but yeah.
The
But
Ranch,
yes.
Sam
Yeah,
Elliott.
yeah.
Damn it, what a mustache.
So he's
He's
you
in
think
Yellowstone,
Tombstone? You think he's in the prequel? It's like 1896
okay,
or whatever.
okay.
But
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
he
yeah.
is like he has an iconic mustache.
Mhm.
Like Kurt Russell in Tombstone has like an amazing Wyatt Earp mustache. Sam Elliott's mustache never left. Like Kurt Russell's has shaved his for other
Mhm.
roles. Like Sam Elliott, that's the fucking
Yeah,
mustache
He's like,
he
you
has
get me,
any role
you
he
get
plays.
me,
You
you
want
get
him,
the
you get the
stash.
stash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get me, you get the stash. It's
So
a
me
two-part
and
deal.
Tony we've seen it now, but we have never seen. Fuck. All right, the dead dude from Dirty Dancing
Patrick Swayze.
Yes.
Swayze.
when he's a bouncer.
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
So we never seen Roadhouse.
Great fucking
And we
movie.
we watched like 3 90s movies a couple weeks ago. That thing holds up.
What are the three you picked?
We watched Roadhouse.
Patrick Swayze just used to
But anyways,
be
when Sam Elliott came in, we were like, is that who the fuck
so
is that?
young.
I just got listening to his voice. Then we had to Google it and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a good voice too. Yeah.
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse is a great movie.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I'm not
killed
gonna
it.
name the other two.
You got him.
They might come to me though.
Ninja Turtles.
No. It was all that style. It was that made with that same camera that Roadhouse was. They're old.
Was Roadhouse 90s or late 80s?
Oh, I'm sure it was earlier than 90s probably.
Yeah, as you say.
It was great either way.
But I could not believe he was actually ripping hearts out. I always thought that was the thing people said.
Yeah, dude.
This dude rips hearts
He
out.
didn't give a fuck, dude.
Like,
He also was putting on his jeans with no underwear,
yeah, that was
and
great.
then roundhousing people.
You saying that just made me think it's at the ripping someone's hearts out because like Dumb and Dumber did it when he was like
Mhm.
imagining
Oh,
fighting
Put in
the
the
dude.
doggy bag.
So like I saw the callback. So somebody it was a TikTok. They were like, I never realized how weird Sydney ran until I was watching Scary Movie, and she what's her name? Or wait, is it Sydney? It's Sydney in Scream, and it's something else.
It's Sydney.
Is it Sydney in both?
I think. Yeah, I think so.
I'm not sure.
Anyways, when Anna Faris's character runs away in
Mhm.
Scary Movie 1, she's like, whoa,
Mhm.
like runs away. Well, then it showed right underneath it the scene from Scream, and this bitch really does run all fucking
Really?
weird.
It's funny to watch those old movies like that.
I was like, holy shit, I've seen that movie. It's like one of my favorite psychological thrillers, and I've never noticed that part. I've seen the movie probably 15 times. Never noticed that part before.
That's funny. I'll have to watch that. Which one? The original
The
Scream?
first Scream, yeah. There's a
That
new
was
Scream
good.
getting ready to
That
come
was-
out. I keep seeing
That
trailers
was
for
a
it.
good one, man. That
Oh
was a
yeah,
good
they're
one.
never gonna quit making Scream or Jason.
No, that guy's got a good voice.
I mean Michael Myers.
No, I think, what are you doing?
It's Scream?
No, so they're never gonna quit making those two.
Well,
Franchises.
no, Halloween's done, dude.
No,
Have you seen the
yeah,
last one?
Halloween's,
Coming
yeah.
back,
It's one of the
dude.
worst movies I've ever seen.
There'll be another one.
So fucking bad. But yeah, I'd watch
and
another
I'm gonna
one.
watch it.
Yeah, I'll watch another one. The
Yeah,
last
I
one was
think-
terrible, but
They just can't. I wish they would make more movies in that style. Like the what did Netflix
That's
do?
where-
Was it last year? Netflix did
The Fear Fest?
the 3-pack.
yeah, the
The-
1994, 19.
Yeah, what was that one called though? It was
It's
called
like Fear Fest something. But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was like the first one took place in the 90s, and it was like like a 90s slasher suspense movie, and you were like, this is dreadful but amazing. And then the next one was like took place in like the 1700s or something like that, and then the next one jumped back to the like 80s, right?
Something like that.
I have not seen this. What's this called?
They're fucking good. I'm pretty sure it's something Fear Street. It's like
Fear Street.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
like
Yeah, not Fear Fest.
1994, but yeah, you have to follow them in order.
So
they're fucking good.
They're
man.
1, 2, and 3. Yeah,
But
they were good.
They actually redid it, which is nice. It's refreshing. They don't just here's the same movie that came out 30 years ago.
And when you're watching it, you're gonna just be like, "This is the cheese I want in a horror movie.
Yeah.
Like, this is
It's
what
perfect.
I want." Yeah.
It was a good movie.
Definitely going to be something that I say I'm going to watch, and I'm never going
Just
to
never
remember it
gonna
again.
watch it.
Yeah, they're on there. They're good though.
Oh, so I watched that 90s show.
Did you?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet. Did you
Want
like
some
it?
takes?
Yeah, I just went off hot take. How was
It's fine.
It's fine.
I can tell you how they fucked this up.
Okay.
Well, first of all, seeing Red and Kitty is hilarious
Yeah.
again. And then Eric and Donna
I will say
didn't age great compared to Kitty. Kitty looks the exact
Really?
same.
Yeah.
I
No,
will say I saw the
Red
kid.
looks old.
he looks just older. He's gray.
Eric looks pretty much the
I saw-
same.
Yeah,
stuff.
Topher Grace is. Yeah.
Ashton still,
Mhm.
looking great.
Yeah.
The kid, his kid, Jackie and Kelso's kid looks like their real kid. Like
Yeah,
that's
kinda.
a good.
I saw a
person.
TikTok. I saw a TikTok of the cast from that '90s show playing. It was like '90s Trivial Pursuit or like '90s What
okay.
Do You Mean or something. And some of their answers were just dreadful. And then the other stuff was just like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
The
That
best
was funny,
part
though.
of I think the whole show was, I'm pretty sure I'm done, but it's one of those it's on
Yeah.
shows. And the one time Eric's yelling at his daughter, he has a daughter in this, and he says something, you see that? Like, let's get in with my foot in your ass. Red's right behind him. He's like, it's the proudest I've ever been of you. And that's the best part of the show.
But then Kitty, I'm pretty sure Kitty and Donna are both like, oh no.
Yeah,
it's
Really?
not intimidating
He
at
wasn't
all.
happy at all with himself. He was like, oh man. He was like, what if I
Everybody
come?
hated it except for Red.
That was like
yeah.
one of
Red
one of the
loved
2
it.
clips that I've seen of the show was that,
That
part
was
of
awesome,
it. Yeah.
dude.
I started rewatching that 70s show. I don't know what season I'm on now. I'm almost done with it.
It looks too Disney-ish. I don't know if the camera quality is too good,
That's probably what it is.
or if they did the kids were just they're too Disney. They just Disney me in the face for some reason. I don't like the chubbier. He's not even chubby. He's like a bulky dude. He's like the Kelso. He's an idiot jock.
Yeah.
I don't like that guy at all.
I haven't seen it. So I
Yeah,
don't know
little
his
Kelso's
character.
kind of funny, but God, they made him stupid, stupid.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Kelso was
It's just
kind
too
of
Disney.
Kelso's so
uh,
stupid.
I think they should have got made it more like '90s looking.
Did you ever hear like that on that
It's
70s
4K
show?
for everything.
Yeah, no, they should have filmed it like it was
Mhm.
Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
That'd be a good idea.
Mhm.
You know?
I'll talk to somebody.
Yeah, get on the horn, man.
Yeah,
Get
we'll
this
reach.
going.
We'll reach out
Yeah,
Netflix.
get this going. Yeah, I don't know. I love the old one though.
10 points off the top.
Do they bring up Hyde at all?
I don't think they can, man.
Yeah. That's
he's-
why that was my first thing when I saw that '90s show. Is like, what Hyde? Like, are they going to say why he's not there, or just act
Well,
like he's
they-
never existed?
They always said he was going to go to jail in the show.
Yeah.
That'd be
Just
I
like
mean,
your
perfect
dad.
thing. Yeah, that'd be a perfect thing.
That guy ruined the ranch. He fucking ruined
Ew.
it. That's what I'm most upset about the whole thing.
Ew, the guy
Hyde.
playing Hyde.
It was part of the wasn't that was part of the reason that they stopped making it?
Well, I'm sure it was because they brought that one dude.
They brought
in.
Dax on, right?
Yeah,
Dax Shepard.
it's
Mhm.
not-
I like him.
He
He
was
was good in
fine.
it.
His podcast
He
pretty
was
fun.
fine in
He
it.
is podcasting.
Mhm.
Fuck, everybody got it.
Everyone
Yeah.
talked.
You watched that?
He's had his for a while though. His has been around for like
Have you wa-
5-6 years.
Did you guys watch that We the People?
No.
It's fucking.
Because
it's
I
this.
forget what it is again.
It's fucking this.
Oh, you're talking
Yeah,
about
I hated
it's
it
the
because
movie with
Jonah Hill
yeah,
and Lauren, or is her name Laura?
the black chick.
Yeah. What's
No,
her? I don't know her name.
Famous?
Yeah, she's in what's
What
that movie?
movie is this?
What's that movie? Ti. It's
on
called We the
Netflix.
People. It's pretty much about Jonah Hill's a white guy. He meets Laura.
yeah.
What's her? I can't remember her name. She's the same one in
Did
that.
you say Jonah Hill's a white guy?
yeah.
I don't think he can not be a white
Like that's
guy.
the main plot of the story.
But that's
Like,
pretty much the movie. It's
yeah,
like
if
he's
he
a
was
white
playing
guy.
a not white guy.
He
That
meets-
would be the
he
shock.
meets-
of the
he
But
meets
he
a
has
black
Robert
woman.
Downey Jr. Tropic Thunder in
Yeah.
this right now.
I don't really.
What if it's not Jonah Hill?
He meets a black woman. I can't remember her name. Lauren something. And then he's like, her dad's Eddie Murphy. And so he's like he wants to marry her, so he's like trying to like
You
win
guys,
him over.
there's no way you're explaining this movie correctly.
That's
Yeah.
literally the exact
I saw the
exact
preview.
plot of the movie.
It's on Netflix?
Yeah, it's called We the People. The exact plot of the movie is Jonah Hill's trying to impress his black soon-to-be father-in-law. But pretty much, they
And
do
they
this.
made that movie a lot.
Huh?
They made that movie a lot, I feel like.
Yeah, the one with Bernie Mac is like the. Actually, I think
That's
it's Bernie,
a good
Bernie
one.
Mac and
Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher.
I love
Yeah.
that
That's
one,
a
yeah.
good movie. That's funny.
With that sexy chick. What's her name?
I don't know.
Really? His
No
wife in
idea.
that movie?
I know who you're talking about, but I don't know her name.
This movie is called
Super
We the
famous.
People.
I think so.
I'm Googling it. All I'm getting is God's Not Dead. We the People.
That's what happened to me when I googled
This
it.
is
But
not
then it
it.
popped back on Netflix. I was like, that's what he's talking about.
Hold on, I gotta
It
put.
just came out
Jonah
on
Hill.
And I watched
Friday.
the whole trailer for that fucking thing too, because that's
Yeah.
what I thought you were talking about.
Yeah. What, of the one he's talking about?
Yeah.
Really? You're like, there's no Jonah Hill in this
Yeah,
at all.
I was like, this
Oh,
doesn't make
You
much
People.
sense.
This is called You People, not We the People, motherfucker.
That makes so much more sense.
I
than
didn't-
You
I didn't-
People.
I didn't like the movie either way. But they were doing this in it.
What, a
That's the first
podcast?
time.
Podcast?
The first thing they were doing was like a podcast where they just really talk about anything. And yeah, that was the movie.
One of the best
We're a
compliments I
sports
think we've
podcast.
gotten. So there's, yeah, we are. So, a friend of mine is like, he's kind of like Jim. Like he likes like intellectual content. Like if he's listening to something, he likes to be like learning from it.
Oh,
And
those people.
And
huh?
so
Nerd.
no, he's awesome though. But he listened to like the first 2 episodes, and he's like, I just can't, man. Like you guys are like, it's funny, but like I find myself not listening to you because you guys aren't talking about anything. I'm like, yeah, no, that's fine. It's not for everyone. That's
Oh,
what,
yeah.
yeah.
I
He's
hate
like,
some podcasts for no reason.
He's like, I'll still like and do all that and give you whatever. And I was like, okay. And
Shout
then
out.
I saw him over the weekend, and he talked to me about like the last 2 episodes. He's like, "You dirty dog! You've been fucking listening."
I heard people at work lately ask me if we're going to keep doing it and stuff. So that's kind of cool.
And then you busted your head and looked like an idiot again
Yeah,
today.
I looked like
He walked in my door and he said, "What's the signs if you got a concussion?"
I still think I have a concussion right
I
now.
told him you ain't gonna party us, but get
Find
down there
out
and
next
play.
week. Find out next
He's
week.
gonna be out 6 months. You see, he tore his UCL. What the
Mhm.
hell is your UCL?
It's in your elbow.
Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right next
A
to the elbow.
urinary cellular litis.
Yep,
Should have
nailed
went
it.
with ligament there.
Nailed it.
Ligament.
I know that's your.
Speaking of quarterbacks, have you guys heard of Jason Stewart?
Have you heard of Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Sorry.
Let me talk about Jason
That
Stewart.
one, not that one. That one
AKA
sounds like a varsity blues football player.
QB Stew.
QB
Is
Stew?
AKA. So this guy played for the
I like that.
fan controlled
Mhm.
league. This dude threw a touchdown, walked to the sideline, sparked a big fucking blunt
Oh, you can't say that.
joint.
Blizzy.
Anyway, so he sparks this, literally passes to the kicker, goes out, just balls out.
I wish the
He's
kicker
fucking
would have
out of
walked
the
on the
league.
field like
smoking it.
the
No, the kicker said this is the craziest shit. He said
No.
something about we're smoking that glacier or something, and the kicker is like, "This is the craziest thing I've ever seen," and I think he just threw it down.
the kicker
But
just walks
this dude-
onto the field like he's Nigel from The Replacements with it in his
Yeah.
mouth, kicks a field goal.
This dude
Nah, see, I
Hit
think
it,
that's the
balled
position
out.
you don't want to be stoned out of your mind. Like that's the worst position.
Probably
I
help
think.
with your anxiety.
maybe, yeah, you might be
Well,
like,
that just depends on how it hits you.
fuck this kick. I don't care
Like I
about
said, Nigel McGruff. I think he's smoking a cigarette down there.
it.
Flicks it and then kicks the field goal.
Yeah, so this dude Jason Stewart, he's pretty much out of the league now, but he went to Memphis and he sat behind Paxton Lynch. Remember Paxton Lynch?
Mhm.
Yeah, so
Big motherfucker.
balled out. Now he's getting blackballed. The league won't take him.
That's so crazy.
I don't think you're allowed to smoke weed in the NFL.
I got a
Bullshit
theory
about
that
Test for it.
I think like Shanahan might have sold his soul or something because this is an unlucky guy.
It's very years now where they just
Yeah.
keep getting.
He might have sold his soul
injury
for
after-
I mean,
only
he's some-
AFC Championship game appearances.
But
Sold
somehow
to get out of
CMC
Cleveland.
wasn't the one that got hurt, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Although quarterbacks are getting hurt just as much as running backs there. So,
man,
There's
it's
a
insane.
moment though when we were watching the game, and I'm doing something else, and I hear, and now Bosa's down, and I'm like, oh fuck, that sucks. And then I hear he wasn't even in the game. I was like, are you
Yeah.
fucking shit?
He's on the sideline.
Like, this is the luckiest team of all
Yeah.
time right now.
It's
he
crazy.
made,
man.
he made a deal with the
Quarterback.
devil, and the devil's fucking with him.
Oh, he's coming back collecting every year at the end of the year.
Yeah, no, it's like when you They're like, you go to the crossroads, you sell your soul to get rich and famous, but it doesn't tell you what you're going to get rich and famous for.
I
was dying as he wasn't even in the game. I was like, there's no way. Dude.
I wanted so bad to see McCaffrey as quarterback and see what he did because I think he was balled out.
That was one of the alerts that came through when I walked out of Nationwide. It was like I saw you guys' text string.
They showed him. He was like getting the like quarterback helmet, and he was like
green
literally like he was over there. And then after McCaffrey, the next was that what's that fullback's name everybody loves?
Juszczyk.
Yeah, he was the next one. So he's
What?
over there
Hold
looking
on, let's
at
try that
plays.
again.
Jawiszkiewicz.
Shout out to
nailed it.
Jawiszkiewicz.
Nailed it. But he was over there looking
That's
at the playbook
Juszczyk.
because he was like the quarterback after McCaffrey.
That's
so they were
awesome.
like gearing
Well,
him
that's
up.
like remember when the Patriots like 4 years ago, Danny Woodhead was like the quarterback for a half a game because they had 3 people get injured. And the memes were all, it was Rafiki holding up Simba, but it was Belichick holding up Danny Woodhead.
He probably could live.
Well, I remember, I don't know, I don't think it was Northcutt, but one of the old Browns teams where people were like, he was a, like a QB in college.
And then he was
everyone
like a kick returner.
Just try him.
Cribs.
What the fuck?
It should have been Cribs.
It might have been Northcutt for real.
It could have been
We
Northcutt.
should've
I think
played
Northcutt
Cribs.
was a quarterback in college.
They said Jennings, that Niners receiver, said he was a higher recruit than Burrow for QB in high school.
Who?
Juwan Jennings.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
They just had him sitting there. Let Joe Johnson go out there and make a fool out of
Yeah,
himself.
that sucks.
Yeah,
They
that
were.
was bad.
I mean, they were doomed, man.
Oh yeah, that team's cursed.
Yeah.
I love Shanahan though. He was ripping that ref all game, man.
Really?
God damn, those refs.
I
get
saw
crazy
him make
too.
a complete
That's what he
circle.
did,
Yeah, he
yeah.
just circled it like a buzzard.
Talking
man.
that,
Yeah.
yelling at him, dude.
Yes.
God,
I
that's a
did
bad
see
job.
that. Yeah, that would suck. Because no matter what, you're gonna piss off someone.
Yeah.
Well, that's what everyone was complaining about the refs, but I'm the refs. And I saw a bunch of tweets saying like we can't complain about the refs last night like they were good all year. Like they've been fucking dreadful every week. There's terrible calls. Like it's.
I didn't think it was that bad, honestly. Like they just did shitty calls, but like they
I-
had
the
to call
only-
that on Mahomes.
The only
was
part
out.
I didn't like
Yeah,
about
that
it
one.
was the third down sequence was fucking weird.
Yeah, I
Like
didn't see
that
but I saw it this
seemed
morning.
that seemed weird as fuck. If I was a Bengals fan, I would have been livid. Like you stopped them
But they
twice
punted, right?
you stopped them twice on third down, and then give up a first down on a holding call.
Oh, that
after you
hold was
stopped him.
after.
Yeah. So the first time they stopped him, and the ref, the like back judge or whatever, whoever it was like running in to stop the play, but it was
Yeah,
so
that was
loud,
wild,
no
yeah.
one heard it. So they were like, "Oh, I guess we're just gonna redo that." Like Zach Taylor should have been making a bigger deal of that. He looked way too calm on the sideline. Like he was angry. He was like kind of like talking loud at the ref. Like he should have broke his headset and been like snapped his fucking clipboard.
Yeah, I would do that so
NFL
often.
might be
You'd have to
rigged.
have
Oh,
a
yeah.
case of headsets for me.
Might
Yeah.
be rigged.
I was thinking rigged today. Remember
The hit on
Duke Johnson
Mahomes-
play?
Which one?
I don't think that game was rigged. Remember when Duke Johnson fumbled and he got the ball
Yeah,
back?
yeah.
And he's standing here
He's
with
holding the ball,
trying
yeah.
the ref won't take it,
Uh-huh.
and then they undo the whole pile. There's no ball. They give it to fucking Washington.
Yep, I do remember
Have you
that.
ever seen
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
most ridiculous
I
I've
do
ever seen in
remember
my
that.
life. The
Yeah,
NFL's rigged. Because of that.
the whole pile is here.
Because of
Duke's
that.
holding the ball on the other
The
side of the
motherfucker
pile.
has the ball.
Yeah, I do remember
First
that.
of all, is there a stat for fumble recovery in that game for Washington? Because there should be. No one ever had a ball.
Mhm.
I'm gonna rewatch that.
I'm gonna go look it up and be mad.
You should.
later.
I am. I'm gonna post that video on so I can get the whole rigged. So
Rigged.
It's been rigged since
Obvious.
1999.
It's obvious.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
That was pissing me off for like 2.5 hours of work today, thinking about that.
I've seen a couple of the like Cincinnati. It's like memes of Cincinnati fans complaining, and it's the Michael J. Fox like, "Oh, I've seen this one before," and they put a Browns hat on him from Back to the Future. Like, how it's new, and it's a Bengals fan.
You remember that?
That's rough for them.
There's another bad one. It was that when Jadeveon Clowney had that hit in college against Michigan,
Yeah, he smoked
where they were
that
like
Murdered
this
that guy.
short. They
Best
met.
play
They
of his
literally.
career. All
That
down here.
probably-
That
got
made
first
that
pick,
made
yeah.
his career.
But they measured and they were like this short, and the rest like first down.
Yeah,
and
that
everybody's
was-
like, "What the
That
fuck are
was
you
wild,
looking at?"
too, yeah.
And then he made that tackle right
Mhm.
after
And
that.
then you get
so.
to say
They were
ball
saying
don't
that was
lie.
the car- yeah, that was
That's
the
always
karma,
a
the
great
ball
time,
don't lie.
yeah.
Mhm.
That's one of the that's one that's up there to say.
Yeah, that's rigged though.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously.
Ball don't lie is like a top tier. Like, yeah, fuck you.
I say that shit for everything. But, yeah.
Benny. So I don't know. I mean, I assume it got it from me, but I don't know. like how it started, but anytime he shoots anything, he says Kobe. And he did it. And he did it in the bathroom at Roosters the other day. He like was washing his hands, and of course the whole time a 5-year-old in the bathroom.
On
just-
the anniversary?
They don't give a fuck. It might have been. It was real close because it was the anniversary was what, Friday?
Yeah, it was very recently. Yeah.
Ooh, we were there on Friday. It might have been the anniversary.
That's all right. Shout out.
So he
Did he make it?
what? Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it was a bathroom trash can.
Yeah,
Like it
bottom
was wide
line.
open. Yeah.
No.
So like, and 5-year-olds don't give a fuck in the bathroom. Like
No.
older kids or like dudes when they go in the bathroom, unless you go in with your friends, like you don't fucking talk to anyone in the
No,
bathroom. You
it's
just go in, you
rough,
piss, you leave.
Mm,
I have like wash your hands like maybe 60% of the time.
that's high.
Yeah.
I took Maddie to a urinal. And this dude pulled completely bare.
Oh,
ass
Benny
in
doesn't-
in a full crowded bathroom.
Benny doesn't give a fuck. He
I
doesn't.
study that.
He
I like
just
the
goes
hair.
straight. Yeah, he goes straight down, ass
Like
out.
the air it all
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, he doesn't care, and he pulls his shirt up and tucks it under his chin and just goes like this. But he,
That's a power stance.
yeah,
Yeah.
literally the whole
both
time.
hands on the hips.
He doesn't
That's a
stop
power
talking the
stance.
whole time we're in the bathroom. He just
Mhm.
fucking chatterbugging away. And like, there's dudes in there that are like, I can hear them giggling, listening to him laughing. And then he goes out because he's like saying weird shit. He's like, oh, this is a big poop, as he's like shitting or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
And so then he comes out and he's like, I gotta wash my hands. I'm like, yeah, get soap, whatever, bud. And like, I'm pissing while he's washing his hands.
Mhm.
And then I come over to rinse my hands off. And he's like, Dad, check this out. Kobe. And he does like a real, like he's fucking Joe Montana throwing it 60 yards. And he makes it. And he's like, Kobe. And one of the other guys was like, oh shit, nice shot. And he's like, he goes, yeah. And then walks out. I was
Gave
like,
him-
what the fuck?
That's
Where did that
fucking
come
awesome.
from?
You get somebody fucking finger guns and they just walk out.
He winked at him.
Classic.
Like he can't
He had
even
a
wink.
wink?
He was like, yeah. Like,
Damn.
I was like,
You ever
who
do
the fuck taught you that?
He might be Johnny Bravo.
He's cooler than me.
He's
I've
cool
never
as
done anything
shit.
that cool in my life.
You ever do the thing at the urinal where you're almost done and you're with another guy? And you're pretty sure he's almost done. And then you're doing the whole thing like, "Are we gonna wash our hands, buddy?
Yeah.
Are we both gonna tell this lie?
Yeah.
Or can we not just give each other a look that we don't wash our hands and we get out of here? Then
So-
we both have to do an awkward hand wash where we still don't talk to each other.
No.
We get both
you
get
do.
out of here.
The
I
worst
feel like
is
more often as you go no soap, you just go
Oh, yeah.
water.
And then especially if you have to
It's
fucking
super
do
awkward
this
at
and I
that.
don't got a towel, then we're in a whole other thing.
Have you ever been to the bathroom where like the soap might be on one side, so you gotta like
Yeah, that's
Like,
real
oh,
awkward.
excuse
right.
me. Oh yeah.
No.
I'm gonna ask the next guy and be like, "So we washing or not? Let's-
Yeah.
You gonna wash your hands? You are?
Gentlemen,
It might-
straight, we get out of here."
It might be super gross, but like I feel like if I'm just peeing, I don't kind of don't
Your
need to wash
wiener's
my hands.
inside all day. It doesn't touch anything. Your hands are way dirty.
No, but if I wipe my butt, like yeah, I'm washing my hands.
I wash my hands every time, no matter what.
I don't believe
Every
it.
time you pee?
Not at home, but public. Yeah.
No. That's
If I'm at
false,
someone's
brother.
house, I will wash my hands.
No, I'll run the water maybe if they're closed.
They got their ear to the door.
Hey, I
I
run the
knew
water.
that fucker didn't
I
wash
run the
his
water,
hands.
hands.
fix my bag,
No,
get all zipped up. Like, got him again. They fall from
If
the
I have Benny,
summertime.
if I have Benny with me, I will wash my hands though, because I'm
Yeah,
like
that's the
the
big-
kids.
yeah,
Kids will
that's
throw
the
you under
big
the
one.
bus so quick.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good point. Snitches.
Mm-hmm.
Benny will straight up just like so. This is gonna sound gross, but like I don't like scrub my feet when I fucking shower. Like I just not something I
with
do.
I hit him with a once over.
No, like
I
I
got a
mean,
loofah. If I don't
Yeah.
have a loofah now.
no.
Oh, shit.
I go like this.
I
go
figure
across the
enough
chest,
soap's
go there,
falling
go
off.
down. I
Yeah.
go down over the top of my foot, and unless I've been wearing flip flops all day, like I'm not fucking washing my feet. They're down there. All the soap's running all over them. They're basically standing in water, and it's fine.
Oh,
Benny?
agree, yeah.
We'll straight up just tell people, cause like he'll shower with me, and he'll just be like, "Dad didn't wash his feet." I'm like, "What the fuck, bro? You're telling strangers this?
Well,
Chill
I
out."
guess it's
Like, goddamn.
Tell me at your doctor's office.
Yeah.
He doesn't wash his hands or wash his feet. Like,
I'm like, hey man, chill out, dude. Damn.
that's awesome.
Mahomes almost bare.
Yeah, you see that? His dad came out, said that the
He was
Bears,
almost a bear.
when the Bears drafted Trubisky, I guess they reached out. And
Oh, he was almost
told-
a bear.
They told
I feel like I've seen that before.
yeah, they told Mahomes that they were going to draft him, and then they ended up taking fucking Mitch Trubisky.
He'd look good in that uniform.
He might have been all right with. I mean, they had A-Rob, and they had
Oh man, he would have ate.
A-Rob would have been. He was so good for that like stretch where he just caught 900 passes a year.
and he died.
You think it is?
He went to the dead place.
You think it is a coaching thing?
50-50.
Well,
so?
Depends.
Well,
Like, you think if you put Mahomes anywhere in the league, like if you put him on the Lions when he got drafted, would they be good? Because he sat for a
I'm
year.
saying decent.
No, he didn't sit for a whole year.
No,
Yeah.
I mean he played like what, like the last 1 or 2.
Yeah, he
games?
played the last game because
Yeah.
they were already in the playoffs.
They had already locked the playoffs up. Yeah, no, I mean he had a
Balled.
They had a playoff team like with Alex Smith.
That's true, too.
And then it's the
But
same
yeah.
thing. You look at. I'm
I
trying
think
to
they'd
think.
be good still. Not playoffs every year, but he would put up numbers still, I think.
He would have been better with the Bears than Trubisky was. Yeah, but I mean, you think
Trubisky
you
got
put him.
garbage, yeah. Man, it does some bad QB draft picks. It's so hard.
I mean, I
that's
think
what I'm saying.
you-
Like,
it's definitely hit or miss. I think the coach definitely grooms the quarterback. Like Jared Goff, I think was who he was before McVay got him, and then McVay made him better with his
Oh,
you
system.
got to
yeah.
put him in the right
And
situation.
now he's
Yeah,
for
solid.
sure.
He's actually he was fine with the Lions this year.
Like, I know. Well, we can't end an episode without talking about him, Baker.
It's dead.
But I'm saying, like, if you think if Baker went, say we swapped, and I still believe that Josh Allen would not be Josh Allen if he was drafted in Cleveland.
No, he would have been dreadful and then left and became what he is now.
You think so?
Yes.
I just think, I think
I don't know.
there's no
It's tough
way.
to tell.
He
He didn't have a lot of hope there, though, either, until fucking they got Diggs.
He was terrible his first year.
Look who he was throwing it to.
Look who Baker
Cole
was throwing it
Beasley.
to.
You can spit on juice like that?
Juice ain't no alpha.
Get
Whoa.
right out,
He's
brother.
not.
What?
He's not.
Well, now his alpha is alphaing him on the side.
Yeah.
Diggs. Basically shitting on him.
Who? Oh, shit on who?
Josh. They're just fighting on the sideline.
They were fighting on the sideline. It was.
I saw that.
Well,
about
Josh wasn't fighting.
Diggs.
No.
He was
Diggs.
getting yelled at.
Diggs is just that was part of the thing that got him in trouble in Minnesota was like he wears his heart on his sleeve. Like when it's not going well, like he's gonna let you fucking know. And
Someone was saying great trade, but like Justin Jefferson would be tight on the Bills uniform.
they
would
probably wouldn't have drafted him though.
I know, well, they could have ended up drafting that goddamn Eagles.
Nothing's
player.
funnier than that fucking
they
Vikings.
might have taken fucking Jalen Rager.
Oh god.
Nothing's funnier than that Vikings war room fucking laughing when they took Rager.
Yeah.
Rio
That's
shit
so
in the
funny.
Who are they
face.
taking?
So
They're taking him?
fucking
They're taking-
funny.
Oh shit! They
Yeah.
took Rager.
He literally just laughs like
they start high fiving each other. And
Get
shit.
Justin Jefferson. Get Jefferson on the board.
Quick pick.
Yeah,
That
so
was a
quick.
pick.
Because they were talking.
That
They're
shit
like,
still didn't come in until after 10 minutes though.
They're
Fucking
assholes, yeah.
draft.
Stupid.
Drafts a dick.
yeah, they're sitting there like, yeah, okay. We got this defensive back, and they're like Eagles, Jalen Rager, Justin Jefferson.
I think Rager plays for the
Yeah,
Vikings.
yeah,
now,
they
doesn't
got
he?
him.
Hey, they have 2 top 10 receivers now.
That
Game
dude-
plan the whole
What the fuck
time.
you talking about?
That dude got just the shaft, man. Like nobody can. Like if he would have just went and sucked, it would have been one thing. But it's because everybody looks like.
I mean,
Oh,
Devontae,
right behind you.
Devonta Smith is the first Eagles first round receiver that's been solid in the last
I just saw
5
thing,
drafts.
the last 10
They took-
games. He's out targeted, out.
Dude, he's been playing
He's
bully
been
ball,
better
man.
than
He's just been
Brown.
Is that no who else can't draft for shit? Chiefs.
Yeah, they fucked up.
Sky
a lot.
Moore, trash. What's his
Clyde
name?
Edwards.
Garbage can. Pacheco.
Pacheco?
Pacheco's been tight. What are you
Badass.
talking about?
Yeah.
I was gonna say badass.
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
I was like, wait, he's
I
been
don't
solid.
count who you drafted in the
Yeah.
7th round as a pick. That's a
Yeah,
crap
Clyde.
shit.
I remember I
could've
took
had-
him in the dynasty draft, and Dave was like, I don't even know who that is.
Yeah.
and I was like,
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say
just
something
trying to
else.
lock up the Chiefs' backfield.
Purdy somewhere else, trash.
Just irrelevant. Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah.
Out of the league by now.
So if
On the
I
49ers.
On his rookie year, he's out of the league.
if I were the Niners, I for real would try and keep Garoppolo and Purdy, and try and ship Lance for picks.
I'm not big on Lance anymore. In this
Well, they
first
don't have
game
they
when
don't have any
trying to trade him.
picks. They don't have any picks.
No.
That actually they have a lot of picks this year. They have 11, but it's they're all
Late ones.
they're from the 3rd round through the 7th round,
Yeah.
which is fine. I mean, honestly, it's fine in the NFL.
Purdy's so cheap though.
I saw that video about Trey Lance. They lost week 1, and within an hour and a half after the final zeros, he was
He's
already
a
a strip club.
club, dude.
Yeah, he
Bottle
was a
full
strip
of
club.
bub.
Didn't like that.
It's not good. Dwayne Haskins
Well,
vibes.
didn't they lose? They
R.I.P.
lost in a
Shout out.
fucking monsoon to Justin Fields and the Bears, right?
Mhm.
Because that was where the picture from week 1 was him sliding through the fucking.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, that was tight. That was
Yeah,
a tight
that's
picture.
sweet.
Justin
pitcher,
Fields,
yeah.
dude, he's gonna be all right. Health's going to be a big thing for him. He takes way too many fucking hits.
He's not big either. That's the thing.
He's
Like you think,
taking
like you look
shots.
at like quarterbacks that kind of like survive when they're like Cam Newton, Josh Allen. They're kind of big.
They're
Ben
monsters.
Roethlisberger for a
Yeah.
while, he was pretty big,
He
but
might
like
have been in keep his job mode this year though. Next year he can slide maybe.
kind of like you thinking like Kyler before he hurt his shoulder. Was that 2 years ago? Because Kyler was running all over the place, hurt his
you gotta-
shoulder, and then he was just like, I don't want to do this anymore.
You gotta, yeah. Fucking Cardinals suck too. That's rough
They're
for
in
them.
big trouble. A lot of teams. I can't wait.
They're
for
gonna
this
they're gonna
offseason,
trade
honestly.
they're gonna trade Nuke.
It's gonna be a fun off season.
Going to Cleveland.
No,
That's what he's
well, you
done.
guys don't need him.
Reunion.
Who?
I've heard they're going to let Cooper
Old
walk.
ass fucking
That
DeAndre
slow-ass
Hopkins.
bitch.
What are you gonna do with him?
I've heard they're going to let Cooper walk.
Why?
No, they have him locked up for another 2 years.
I just signed him.
But I thought they could save money if they.
His cap
let
hit
him
can't
go.
be that big.
No, he's got a deal. He's like
Yeah.
16 mil a year.
Yeah,
big
no,
one.
his
Because
no.
that was the big thing from Dallas, right? It was pretty much just to take that contract. Right?
No, you guys signed him after you got him.
Yeah.
It was like it was like a trade and then sign.
I think Christian
It's like
Kirk-
the opposite. It was like the
yeah.
opposite of an NBA deal where it's like you sign him then you trade him. Like it was like the
Okay.
opposite of that.
It was
I
like
thought they
it was a
pretty much
high-ish
took him
price
on.
tag, and then the receiver market went bonkers.
It's going to keep going.
Kirk
too.
went crazy, and then
Wait
everyone
till
else was like, "Well,
Jefferson
I
hits.
need money now."
Kirk
Christian
was-
Kirk got
Kirk
paid.
was solid.
Fucking great signing.
Yeah.
Jefferson's going to hit, and then Chase the next year.
Well, they're saying that the what were they talking about? The quarterback Burrow and somebody else are coming up. Is it Herbert?
Yeah,
are
Herbert's
both coming up? They're both going to pass. They're both
yeah.
going to be over 53 million.
Lamar's still gonna be sitting out on the franchise tag.
Well, I remember
What
when
is the franchise? The tag's got to be
like 40 million.
It's
or
got to be
something
like
for him,
41. Yeah, like there's no way
Well,
he's not going to be in Baltimore
when
next
the
year.
Chiefs
I don't
got
think so either.
Mahomes for like $500 million, everyone's like, "That's a steal."
But it was like
long
10
run.
years or something.
Yeah, they're
right?
like, "That's a steal in the long run," and sure enough, they fucking look like.
Well,
just like
then his
geniuses.
offers come out. Wasn't it like 113 guaranteed and like 130 guaranteed is what they offered Lamar? And he's like, I'm not playing the playoff game.
I heard he wants Watson money. He's
Yeah,
like
so
not
would
gonna
I.
play.
Like,
He's
bitch,
not
pay
gonna
me. I'm
get-
not playing. Someone's gonna.
I
Someone
would
will.
want Watson money if I
Yeah.
were him too, because like, hey, how many MVPs does that motherfucker have? None.
You don't have
Yeah.
a playoff.
How
one
many
either, does he?
sexual abuse allegations does he have? Yeah, exactly. Fuck
Allegedly.
off. Pay me.
Allegedly.
Sorry.
Well,
Wait, no, those
no.
aren't allegedly.
Yeah.
No, that happened.
Allegations.
Yeah,
I
the
think.
allegations happened.
Cut that. Cut that.
Yeah,
cut
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Well, anyway.
That's Smatt Talk, baby.
I'm just so used to saying allegedly when I
Allegedly.
hear it.
Anytime you
Yeah.
say something sketchy,
Yeah.
allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, that's
I
completely
don't
true.
think we got anything left. What do we got on the board?
I'm good.
That's it.
What's stock show?
We'll take a.
Jake Paul. Jake Paul going to do MMA. We
I
talked
hope
about
he
Logan
gets
Paul.
his fucking.
He
ass
should
beat.
have.
Well, he's fighting Tommy Fury. They're
That's
going to
happening?
box.
Okay, cool.
And he's such a fucking troll. God, that dude's such a troll. He's a good boxer though. That's what's annoying.
He's a good. I mean, this is exactly what you want, though. Is they
but
gotta
he's-
sell
troll.
themselves.
Sell tickets.
Yeah, you gotta sell.
Yeah,
yourself.
but he's so Tommy Fury and his wife just had a baby on I don't know like 2 days ago, and he commented on the Instagram post like, "Oh, born just in time to watch your dad get knocked out." Like, what a fucking gremlin! What
Yeah,
a
he is.
goddamn
Nah, I hate
gremlin!
his
Wild,
face,
yeah.
man.
But he signed a deal with the PFL, which is like the Pro Fight League or Professional. I think it's Pro Fight League is what it is. But they do like $1 million tourneys. So like it's like a 8-week like March Madness style.
Really?
But it's like 8 people. So then you fight your person, then you move on to the next round. Winner
That's
gets $1 million. And he signed with them to fight MMA. So we'll see what he does after this Fury.
I saw a clip of his like first workout. He got tapped out in like the first like.
I mean,
15
I
seconds.
can't. If he fights anyone with any sort of wrestling
Yeah.
background, I can't imagine it's going to be good for
I
him.
saw a clip of UFC basketball. Is that real?
Are you
see
talking
that?
about? Are you talking about like the Dagestani basketball?
They're in a UFC ring and there's a basketball hoop.
Oh no.
Really?
So I thought you were talking
I
about like.
saw a clip of that. I don't know if that's.
So they're like punching each other, but still.
I don't
trying
know
to,
if the
like,
internet tricks
play.
me
Dude,
or what.
it,
but
Might be cool.
it
Dude,
probably exists in Russia for real. Like there's some wild ass
There's
fucking
like
Was it
rules.
Russia
dudes
where
fighting
they
a
had-
girl and shit? Like there's all kinds
Oh
of
yeah,
shit.
no,
out
there's
there.
weird. There's like gross rule.
Oh,
MMAs
yeah.
that
Was it
are
Russia
kind
where they used to have like it was like 5-on-5?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
they
they're
do.
still
Yeah,
doing
they
that,
still do
yeah.
that.
Dudes are like fighting and you just get blindsided.
No, if one of them,
like,
if one of them
terrible
gets knocked
job.
out, it immediately turns on 2 on 1
Yeah,
on somebody
yeah.
else. Yeah.
It's like someone's on top. Next thing you know, he just fucking cold cocked out. Like
Russia needs the head of a blood sport.
They
They
probably
probably
do.
do.
Like,
Wow.
yeah, Jinx,
Yes.
pinch, poke,
If they're
yummy,
not-
Coke.
Not advertising that is on them, dude.
yeah, it's
Because if that was on YouTube, I'd be watching it.
And they
I'd
probably
watch
can't
it
put
MMA.
Bloodsport on YouTube, but I'm
Bloodsport
sure
2
there's-
then. You're right, copyrights.
Yeah.
Now there is a Bloodsport too, I think.
What?
Yeah, there was a
No
Bloodsport
Claude,
too.
though?
I think so.
100% Bloodsport
Yeah, I
too.
don't think that.
They do
yeah.
talk about Bloodsport and because they'll talk about Van Damme and shit because it's the 90s, you know, on the show.
Yeah.
That does crack me up. They're like, y'all two probably just talking about Jean-Claude Van Damme's hottest sex scene. And they were like, yeah, the chest bump. That was funny too, I
See,
guess.
I don't want to brag, but I have a JCVD autograph somewhere.
Yeah, some,
tight.
yeah, you should definitely get it
My
like
most,
right there.
I think my,
I gotta
Mhm.
find that.
You're never gonna find
I
it.
think
So-
the best random autograph I have is Scotty Wynn.
That's funny.
My
I
dad,
Jackie
my dad
Chan.
got it for me.
Yeah.
I had Jackie Chan and JCVD.
That's tight. That's
I
so
gotta find
tight.
those.
But yeah,
They're
he
my mom's
ran
favorite.
into him. He ran into him at the Bellagio when he was in Vegas one time,
That's
and
cool.
he just got his autograph on like a little Bellagio like drink girl napkin. He's
He
like,
just said that's
he said,
autograph, did
he
he?
literally said, "Here you go, baby. That's for you." My dad. It's my dad trying to do his fucking accent. It was
I
dreadful.
love that.
It
That's
was
though.
so good.
That's cool. Shout out, Scotty.
He said he was cool as fuck. He was wearing like a silk shirt with his little tiny glasses.
He probably is. Yeah, that's like. I mean, yeah, he's a
Say-
celebrity there.
We hit like a parlay this weekend. We'll just post it on Twitter. Because I ain't looked at anything. I need like the weekend games anyway.
Check our TikTok because I'm putting work in on these fucking things. You don't understand. I had to write a script. I had to get my kids involved.
He wrote the
my
script wrong.
my kids were the reason I wasn't involved.
Can't believe you put mayor.
The mayor.
The least important political person in
Whoa,
the world.
whoa, 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 whoa! Take it easy.
The mayor's
Take it
like
easy.
bottom rung. Yeah.
Unless you don't look like the mayor in that one show.
Powerpuff Girls.
No, most important one
Oh,
though.
yeah,
Yeah,
no.
Biggest,
it's the mayor.
the highest you could get on that show.
I'm not gonna get it now. Raising Hope, that drunk mayor.
I remember that show, man.
Uh,
character.
They got like
That's a good
3
show.
favors from the mayor for helping her out, and they got like a stop sign in front
The
of their
mayor-
house, and it's stupid as shit.
The mayor in
He's like,
Schitt's
"I wanna
Creek
wave
is
to
pretty
people."
funny.
Yeah.
He's the strong
I see
hand.
him watch
He's the
that one
strong
enough.
hand guy.
Uh-huh.
He's
He's good.
actually who our little dog's named after. Roland
Oh,
shit.
shit.
That's his name. He lives up to it too. He's
Shout
a
out
terrible
to mayors.
fucking
You
dog.
guys aren't getting enough credit. This guy over here wants
don't
to
do
fucking
shit.
discredit you. That's a,
Name our mayor.
hold on.
Lydia
It
Reed.
is-
That's
Not
my only
anymore.
guess.
Not anymore.
It's,
That was like when we were in high school.
Fuck.
Best
Shout out Lydia Reed.
Best
though.
mayor, because I'm the only one I know.
It's
Or worst
we went
mayor.
to high
That's the only way
school.
to get known.
Went to high school with him.
No, we
There's
didn't.
no
he,
way we
he
went to
went
high school with
he
him.
No,
went
no,
to.
not our mayor. His kid. We went to high school.
I was gonna say he went to senior high. The dude you're talking about. I know who it is. I can't think of his name.
How would you have to be to run for mayor, and how much do they make a year?
35
Old enough to party?
maybe,
What?
and
No way.
they probably make about that much a year.
35,000.
Yeah.
Think about all them sweet mayor benefits.
Yeah. Nah, they don't. I think you got to be 35 to run for
Just
mayor.
gonna
Though.
piss me
That
off.
seems crazy. Same age as the president?
No, president's 40.
No.
Maybe
It's
42.
Definitely 35.
No, I don't think so. Is
No,
it?
1,000,000%
it's like
35.
40-something.
Bet the jar, because you're both going to owe $1.
For what?
The president is
All
35.
right, you call them. You call the mayor age. I'll say that the president age is over 35.
Mayor? I say 18.
Thaker.
Thaker, it is Thaker. There you go.
That does
Thank
sound
you.
really right.
Thank you. Fucking
Age
knew
to
I'd
run
get
for
it.
mayor. I should probably put in Ohio.
Yeah. I'm one of them goddamn California rolls.
California?
Uh-huh.
That California and a communist?
hmm
Okay.
You nailed it.
Okay,
I heard it.
so 18.
Yeah, no one gives a fuck about the mayor.
No,
That's
shit.
for governor. That's not for mayor. So
Oh.
you might be able
That's-
to, you might be able to be like a 15-year-old.
You can run for
You might be able to
governor
go
at
at
18.
12 years old as a mayor.
Let's put my daughter on the ballot.
Hey, you learn something new every day, though.
I'm going to be vice mayor.
18 years old and you must be a resident of the state. That's all you need
That's
to be mayor.
You didn't even need a degree.
Oh shit.
I'm about to run for mayor.
Yeah, we should all run for mayor.
We
Most-
should.
Most
Three-way.
votes, yeah. Loser puts $1 in the jar.
Lowest votes puts $1 in
Yeah.
the
You
jar.
gotta put a whole campaign for $1.
I like that.
I wouldn't campaign shit.
We're the mayor
On
if you don't
TikTok.
like it.
Mansfield
Yeah,
TikTok.
there you go.
We probably get an ad out in the news fucking
The
journal.
news journal.
How much could that be?
$17.
Maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say 17 cents.
Fuck that. I think you can put I think you can put an ad for free in the wanted ads, right? Isn't
Really?
it super cheap to do the wanted
Might
ads?
sound right.
Because don't people put like garage sales and
I'm
stuff?
putting
in
one on Backpage because that's where our city's spending their time.
there? Yeah. The comics. Where's the Sudoku at? That's where our city's
Sudoku.
hanging out.
I'm just reading
Sudoku's in the
obituaries, hoping
paper,
my
right?
name's not in there.
They fucked up. Huh?
Yeah, I want to be living a ghost life.
I'm gonna take an ad out about your obituary.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. Oh, fuck. I knew it. I'm dead. Knew it.
Holy shit! Did you see this?
Yeah.
Charles, get in here.
You gotta look at this. The front page. Oh man, if I ever playing around with you, that would be a good day.
Too bad I haven't read a newspaper in like
Just
since
act
high
like,
school.
we don't see him when he comes in the room, like he really is a ghost.
Chelsea just comes in crying. But you
Anyways,
you can just touch us though, and then that'd
Yeah, it smack the fuck out of us, and eventually,
Yeah,
no.
Stupid TV shows. They never fucking had that.
Yeah,
in
they
people
really
playing
don't.
dead,
It's
yeah.
just like everybody's.
Just punch him.
It's like 5 people act like they don't see him. Like,
I'm
well,
right here, right here.
well, I'm dead.
Yeah.
You ever seen those pranks where they do to kids where they
Oh,
hold
yeah.
a blanket? Those
Hilarious.
I could get my kids,
What?
and
Where-
it'd be hilarious.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
They start
That's the
crying.
good
I'm
ones,
right
yeah.
here, I swear.
Those are funny.
Be easier to do to a kid though, because they could punch you and you could play it off.
Yeah, unless they punch you in the dick.
Oh, I got punched
worst,
yesterday.
man.
Or no,
Oh,
yesterday, 2 days ago.
Yeah, I have to
Oh,
say,
it was
hey, solid
terrible.
move. You thought you were dead. Pull out all the stuff. Invisible. Pull out all the
Yeah.
stuff.
That was sad.
Oh shit.
Anyways,
Been real.
Find us on the talk. Find us
Been real
on
fun.
Amazon, Audible, Spotify, Google Pods, YouTube if you want to see our smiling faces.
Mammoth.
What else we got? No, not Mammoth.
The Twiter.
No, hold on. You messed it up. It's not Mammoth. It's
Mastodon.
Mastodon. I was like, hold on a
Mastodon.
second.
I gotta get one still.
You
We're
messed
the
up. You
hottest
messed up.
thing on
The Black
Mastodon.
Power Ranger fucked you up there. You're like, that's a woolly mammoth, and he's like, Mastodon. That's what fucked you. That's what fucked you up there.
Oh, it's been beautiful.
Saber-tooth.
I can't wait to make some Super Bowl bets.
I can't wait to bet on the bullshit.
I took
Like,
Monday off.
that's all.
I'm gonna
That's
have
all
such
I'm
a
looking
good
for
time.
is the dumb stuff.
the dumb
Because
stuff.
I don't
the
give a shit
national
about that
anthem,
game.
What color the Gatorade's gonna be? That's where I
I'm just
fucking
gonna take
thrive.
every dime I was playing on betting and bet the coin toss. Either have a great night or a shitty
Yeah.
night.
Oh,
We're gonna
man.
start early, boys.
Gotta
Or
be
you want to
tails.
go real? You bet the over under the national anthem.
So
I won it last year. Or
You can
2
research
years
that
ago.
one, kinda.
you can. So the people tweet about it. I see it every year. They're like, oh. Kelly Clarkson singing the national anthem. The last 4 times she sang it, it's been under 3 minutes and
Really?
42 seconds or whatever. Like that seems really fucking long for a national anthem. But I'm saying like,
According to McAfee, he always says you always got to say it's not going to be a touchback because it's a brand new ball and they're like hard to kick or something.
well, they're hard to kick. Plus the people are fucking juiced.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
they're-
You want to who
But you
wouldn't wanna
think the
return?
you think the kicker would be juiced to like fucking send that
Yeah.
pitch through the
Oh
end zone.
yeah, because he says they're not allowed to fuck with that one because it
Yeah,
goes in
literally,
like
he said it
cannon.
literally just comes straight out
it
of
goes
a box.
it
like-
goes out of a box and then it goes directly from that person's hand into another box and then goes to cannon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just gotta make sure it's not Tucker.
Follow us
Not
for
bad
the 10K 10-day parlay. I just like saying that because we're gonna fucking hit it.
That's Smatt Talk, baby.
It is.
Yeah, 8 for 15 and 8, and Chris Paul for 10 and 8. That's today's 10-day to 10K bet.
Yeah. Now those are basketball players.
They are for the Phoenix Suns,
Come on. Oh,
PFL.
the PFL. Yeah.
I didn't know that Chris Paul played for the Suns. So
That's been a while,
Cool.
man.
What?
yeah,
Yeah.
Clearly, you don't watch the Cavs because he fucking sparked us the last time they played us.
I don't.
Booker's
Spark.
been out and he dropped like 21.
That's what I thought they had
21 and
forever.
10
Where's
on us.
Booker been?
He's
He's hurt. Yeah.
hurt his elbow.
Aiden was hurt for a while too,
Ooh.
but he's back now.
That's all right. We're gonna hit day 1. I'll get us tomorrow for day 2. I'm already gonna tell you what it's gonna be. It's gonna be something super simple.
Super simple.
Probably Braun 10 points.
10 points, yeah.
Yeah.
The minus 9,000 prop.
I don't even know if they'll give you the option with it.
So there's some
First
people that just
quarter,
straight up
bub.
don't.
Yeah.
They just don't give you the.
Because there was
option.
one for I think it was LeBron. I tried to look at like 10 or 15, and it was just like nah.
Nah.
Like,
No,
you can't
that's
even
like
ask
trying
me
to.
those.
That's like trying to do 2 assists or 2 rebounds for
Mhm.
LeBron. They're like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, that was another one. Yep. Yeah, check us out.
Play us out.
The Jeffrey Dahmer Show. Now I love the guy.
You finished? You love Jeffrey Dahmer?
No, I love the guy who. Sure, Tyson definitely punched that tiger at some point. Like he had to have. There's no. I mean.
Absolutely.
Haggle with the gypsies.
They want to haggle.
And like 99% of Amish are also super racist.
Gambling's fucking hard.